Hey guys, it's your Monday back on The Sassy 6, and this week's theme is Advice Week. Anyways, happy Memorial's Day, and I hope you guys had a great weekend, but unfortunately we have to go back to school tomorrow, and there's finals this week, so just kidding. But speaking of school, I'm going to be giving you guys advice on basically how to survive school, like how to act, who to be, I guess, like actually like passing, and I'm going to give you like tips on how to like resolve depression due to school, I guess, like you could say. But I hope you guys like this video. Keep watching and let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be talking about is guys. A lot of girls at my school think that guys are what makes them happy, but that's not true. Everyone believes that because it's like, I don't know why everybody believes that. I guess because it's the 21st century, but I have no clue. And I feel like in school, like, you don't need a boyfriend because that's just a distraction to you. Like, yes, like, I guess it's okay to like have like a boyfriend that like goes to like a different school because like you don't have to look nice for him every day. You don't have to go extra lengths to impress him, and like those things that you do to impress him most of the time probably distract you from your schoolwork, and that causes you to not probably get like bad grades because you're so focused on him that you can't focus on school. Okay, so in my opinion, you should not have a boyfriend unless you know that you're going to be with him for a very long time and that you actually love him. And that's another thing. A lot of girls at my school think that they love a guy that they've been dating for a week. Okay, first of all, there's a difference between love and like, okay? You love your mom. You like your boyfriend. Learn the difference, please, because I hate when girls start dating a guy and 2 days later, I love you, you do not love him, okay? And I know every single one of you have done this at one point, and I realize how annoying it is, okay? And I believe that you should not have a boyfriend while you're in school because it's distracting to not just you, but everyone around you, because all you talk about is him, and nobody wants to hear about him, okay? Like, there's couples that are like, exceptions because it's like they've been dating for a while, okay? Like, I get that, but you girls that think that you need to have a boyfriend to be happy, that's not true. Like, listen to me, like come closer, okay? You do not need a boyfriend to be happy. What you need to be happy is a good education and friends and family that love you, okay? I'm telling you this right now. If you go your whole life thinking that you need a guy to be happy, you will never be successful, okay? Okay. Usually your best friend will not always be your best friend. Like, she or he, whatever kind of best friend you have. She, he, like, dog, I don't fucking know. But everybody changes, and you may not like the way that your best friend changes, and therefore you probably will not be their best friend because you cannot handle the way that they change. Because most of the time throughout school, people get new friends, and when they get new friends, they're influenced to do new things, and you may not like some of the things that they do, so you may not want to be friends with them anymore. And if you dwell over that, it's going to distract you from school, and you will just be miserable because you'll be so unhappy, because you'll be like, oh, like, my best friend isn't my best friend anymore, I miss her so much, like, we had such good times together. Like, you can't do that because that's going to make you depressed, okay? Like, if you are having a rough time because you lost your best friend or even just a friend, like, what you need to do is you need to find new friends. You need to join clubs, and then that way you will have new friends, and then you won't feel lonely anymore because the way that your best friend used to make you feel, the way that like the good times that you and your best friend used to have, you'll have them with your new friends. Like, that's how life is. Like, you lose things and then you gain new things, but that's how it is. Like, you just have to accept that, okay? Okay, number 3. If you have friends that are trying to change you, don't let them. They are not real friends, because if somebody is trying to change you, they do not know you. Like, you are who you are and you can't be changed. The way you are is beautiful, and you will find somebody that, like, loves you for who you are, okay? So if you let somebody change you, you're just going to be somebody's for the rest of your life, okay? Like, if you let people change you, then you're not yourself. you're who they want you to be. Okay? So never let anybody change you. Princess painted my toes. Cute or not? Okay, so this is the fourth one and the last one of this section, but I hate people in school who are disrespectful to teachers. You do not want to disrespect your teachers or people that are older than you, anybody in the school, whether they're your teacher or they're a substitute or anything, because when you disrespect a teacher or an adult, that is not funny. It will not make you cooler. Nobody is going to think you're cool. Disrespecting adults is not okay. The only place it's going to lead you is in trouble. It's like, what if somebody was to disrespect you? You wouldn't like it, so why would you disrespect them? Okay guys, so that was that part. So let's move on to how to be successful in school. Okay, so now that finals are coming up, I'm very stressed. I don't know about you guys, but I'm so stressed, and I've just been studying my butt off. So that is one thing that you need to do when you get into higher level courses, because you cannot expect people to do your work for you. That's number one. Unless you are willing to help yourself, you can't expect others to help you. So if you are doing bad in school and you do not want to go the extra lengths to help yourself, find a tutor, stay after, study, you're not going, nobody's just going to hand you this and say, here's everything you need to know. That's not how it works. Some teachers may do that, but that's not as, things get harder as you go on. So unless you're going the extra lengths, you're not going to succeed, okay? Listen to me, because last year, and I took algebra last year, and I'm taking it again, and last year I literally did not give a flying fuck, okay? And I literally sat there and I was miserable my whole year because I did not want to try. I thought that trying was just uncool, so I just didn't try, okay? And let me tell you, I failed. I failed every test, and I didn't even pass. I got a 62. That was my average for the year, because I did not think it was cool to try. I did not think it was cool to go the extra lengths. But trust me, if I would have gone the extra lengths and studied and asked for help when I had a question, or stayed after and got a tutor, or even just looked over my notes from the night before, I'd be in geometry. But I didn't want to do that. So take that from me, because that was a personal learning experience, okay? Number 2. This kind of relates to the second one, or the one before this, but a lot of kids think that it's not cool to try, but trying in school is the only thing that you should, other than, school is very important. So if you don't try, you're not going to succeed, because, just because you try, that doesn't make you uncool. Just because you want to succeed and pass, that makes you a better person. It doesn't make you uncool. If your friends think that that's uncool, you need to get new friends, because honestly, if you do not try in school, you are not going to succeed. And if you don't succeed, you're not going to get a good job. And if you don't get a good job, you're not going to be able to support your needs when you're older. Okay? Okay. Number 3. Okay, so if you have a question, if you do not understand something, you need to ask a question, because if you don't ask a question, you're going to be so lost, because most of the time, everything is linked together. So if you don't understand this, you're not going to understand this. If you don't understand this, you're not going to understand this, and you're going to be completely lost, and you're going to be so confused, and you're not going to know what to do, because you're so far behind and so lost because you didn't ask that one question, and now you're just what am I doing? Why didn't I ask that question? Because now I can't get help because I'm so far behind and nothing makes sense to me. So if you're confused or you're lost, don't be afraid to ask a question. Nobody's gonna make fun of you, because some people probably have the same question you do, but they're too scared to ask. So you'll be helping yourself and others. Okay, so the next section is kind of serious, so I'm gonna dial it down a little bit. No, but seriously, the next part of this video, I'm going to be talking about depression caused by school, because as I've gone through middle school, I've seen a lot of this, and it's very sad, because I know it's normal. Kids, I don't think I've met one person that has not been depressed one time in their life. Well, maybe I have, but it's feel like middle school is causing depression for a lot of kids, at least at my school, and it's really sad because a lot of it has to do with like bullies, and it's like, why would you guys sit there and bully somebody because a lot of times when people bully people, it's because they were bullied. But it's like, I really don't understand like why you would bully somebody when you've been bullied, because you know how it feels. And I feel like that is what causes a lot of kids depression and a lot of like stress from school, because like the teachers expect so much from us, and it's like terrible. It's like, I'm a kid, like I can't do all this. Like there's stuff that like my cousin is doing and she's in 12th grade. Like what? Like it's just like terrible. And there's not really a way that you can fix that, because the curriculum is like that for a reason, because they're trying to push us. So a way to deal with depression from school is, if you're feeling like down about school or you're being bullied, like you really just need to like talk to your friends and like rant to them, because like if you don't, like a lot of kids say that they're depressed because they feel alone, but the reason most kids feel alone is because they shut people out. But if you shut people out, then you feel alone. You're like, oh, like nobody's here for me, but because you don't realize that you're shutting people out. So if you're feeling depressed, like you really need to talk to somebody. Like don't let it be ignored. So yeah. And like if you're feeling depressed, don't sit inside on your like social media, like Twitter, on your phone, on your computer. Like don't lay in your bed, don't like watch Netflix. Like you need to go out and get some air. You need to go for a walk, maybe go swimming with your friends, get some ice cream with your friends, go on like a movie night, like get your nails done, go shopping. Like just be with your friends, because your friends always make you happier. Like I don't care what you say, I don't care how much you want to deny it, but your friends always make you feel better. Okay, so don't sit at home and be a lousy couch potato, because that's just gonna make you feel worse. Okay, so just go out with your friends and have a good time and party. Okay. And that concludes my video this week. I'm sorry for it being so serious and boring, but if you guys want to see a better video, tune in next week. I do not know what the theme is, but tune in next week and maybe you'll see some fun stuff. Maybe I'll go like skydiving. Just kidding, that's really unrealistic. But maybe I'll eat like a rabbit. I don't know, just tune in, because maybe it'll be fun. Maybe it'll just be a rant, I don't know, but you should tune in anyways, because you love me, right? Right. Just kidding, whatever. But, yeah. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. Thumbs up this video. And follow all my social medias. They'll be listed down below. And I hope this video helped you. If you haven't already, watch my past videos. And yeah, I'll see you guys next Monday. Make sure to tune in. Love you.